Hey, Timeless fans, welcome back to Magus of the Frog. Today is the day. Today is the day I want to make a push for Mythic with our Timeless RHINOS deck. We hit Diamond 1 last session and only need a few games to finally get into the Mythic ranks. Now, I work in strategic planning and intelligence for my day job, and one of the greatest lessons that I have ever learned in this profession is that whenever you're in a position or a moment like this where you are so close to a milestone that you've been working towards, a lot of the pressure is self imposed, and oftentimes you are the biggest obstacle in getting to where you want. And the one thing that you can rely on to get you through this pressure is mindset. So today is less about being a deck builder and tuning the deck, which we are proud of, and more about adopting a positive mindset in order to take the pressure off. So, the mindset I am choosing to adopt today is to focus less on winning and instead on making great plays. And more importantly, to use today's session as a celebration of all the efforts we put into building this deck and learning the timeless format. You know, when you play a lot of Magic and strive to improve every day, getting into Mythic is more of a when and not an if. So, whether or not the RNG gods will smile upon us today in the battlefield, the only thing we have control of is how we react to the events that unfold in front of us. So, I thank you for joining me in this journey. I'm striving to get some great games today, and I'm going to turn on sweat mode and hopefully crush those who happen upon us. So give us a like and drop a comment below. Would love to hear if you are enjoying this type of just gameplay focused content where we try and just sweat the games. And of course, as always, a subscription is not necessary but infinitely appreciated. All right, friends, that's it for the intro. I will see you round one. Let's get it. Okay, first match of the day. Lucky us, we are on the play. This looks like a keep. We can turn one Generous Ant or turn one Incubation. Yeah, let's keep this. I think it will be an Incubation instead of the Ant. Okay, so let's start here with Incubation. Give our opponent a hello. Okay. I'm gonna get the Skylasher here because we already have a Sniper. They're playing a Gigantha deck, so this might be I don't know, a energy deck? Ooh, red-green. Oh, it's a Delirium deck. Okay. So, the fastest way that we can get Delirium here is to Twinshot Sniper them. Okay, we're playing against Jund Delirium. If they have a discard spell, luckily we have 2 copies of Bloodbraid Marauder here. And we are going to use the Twinshot Sniper on the Shaman here. Alright, so Stomping Ground, pay 2 life. And then hit the Deathrite Shaman with the Sniper. Okay. Very nice. We got a fetch land, and then I'm just gonna cast some RHINOS here. We did get Delirium before them. Ooh, thank you. So even if they have something like Surgical Extraction right now, we already have the Cascade trigger. And now we have 11 power in the board. We are gonna pass here. Let's see, does our opponent have a Fatal Push or is this a Surveil land? Okay, looks like a Surveil land here. And then, end of their turn, we can either Generous Ant or we can get a Commercial District, which I think is my preferred play here. Okay, here comes a Verdant Catacombs. Getting a swamp. And then just passing the turn here. No, this could be a fatal push. Ah, a go for the throat. Okay. And then another removal spell. Ah, okay. Well, the good news is we have another set of rhinos coming in, and we get to Commercial District here, hoping to maybe get something like a Phoenix on the graveyard. This can find a Phoenix, so we will keep it. Okay, let's start there. Phoenix. Ooh, I think we're just gonna get more rhinos here. There's no really need to do anything else. And this is a lot of power in the board. This is 15 power in the board, and we're gonna get them to 14. Yeah. They're gonna need a lot of removal spells here just to deal with that. Okay, so against them, they are likely gonna bring in some form of graveyard removal in the form of maybe surgical extraction or unlicensed hearse. So that's something to keep in mind. In that case, I think Disruptor Flute is a great way to defend against that, as well as Endurance, since they are a Delirium deck themselves. So against them, I don't think Blood Moon might be the best answer here, because like I said, their answers for us come in the colorless form of Unlicensed Hearse and Surgical Extractions free to cast. So casting Blood Moon against them is not super useful because they can always just fetch a swamp and still function. So Blood Moon's out, and I think Skylasher's also out. We don't need the protection from blue. So we'll start here, and then we'll determine next time if we need to bring in stuff like Pyroclasm or Cast into the Fire. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, this is a turn 1 Crashing Footfalls. Turn 2 Fear of Missing Out. Okay. Ooh, and a Disruptor Flute is nice here. Okay, well, Crashing Footfalls, and then let's see if they cast something like an Unlicensed Hearse here. Ah, a Cinder Vines. Well, we can, what do you call it? Name that with Disruptor Flute. So I'll pay 2 life here, and then I'll pass the turn. This only is for an opponent. Okay, here comes the Clothis. That is not too bad of an issue here. And then we'll just name Cinder Vines here because that is the easy one to name. Okay, here's another Disruptor Flute, but I think I'm going to go with Fear of Missing Out into Incubation Incongruity here. Okay, maybe I do this first. Yeah, let's see what we get. Okay, Generous Ant. We'll do this. Activate this. And get a Forest. Putting Fear of Missing Out, and then I'm just going to discard a land here so that their Clothis has only one type of target. You're going to get mana from it. Oh, that's right. We have Incubation. Never mind. We take damage there. This could eat a removal spell. We do have Footfalls coming in 2 turns from now. Looks like they're looking at our graveyard. They're deciding what to do. It really depends on what kind of interaction that they have here. We are playing against Jund, so the card selection that they have is very wide in range here. Okay, they have stuff like this to deal with graveyards, it seems. Okay, very cool. Okay, can we get Delirium now? Maybe. We can, let's see, we only have a land in play. We can get a creature in play. And we will need Commercial District. Okay, let's try this. Force cycling to get Commercial District. Well, Commercial District now. And then Endurance. Endurance we can keep. And then I can attack here. And then get Enchantment into my graveyard. But that won't do anything. So we'll just keep up Disruptor Flute. Okay, we get RHINOS next turn. We do get, what do you call it? Damage here down to 11. We'll take 1 damage from casting RHINOS. Ah, okay. We'll name Minsk and Boo Timeless Heroes here. Okay, do I block here and get Enchantment Creature into the graveyard? I think we do. Alright, this is a risk here. And then we're gonna use this to get I guess a tap land is the one that saves us the most life. Okay, this one we don't need. But this we can at least do right now to get 16 power on the board. And then I'm gonna keep this just in case we have to Endurance. Okay, we're at 5. Here comes a Gigantha. They can't really attack here. Okay, we'll take our turn. Fear of missing out is great here. Just in case we draw something like the Phoenix. No Phoenix, but we do have Endurance up. Okay, I think we just attack everything at them. Okay, and then we just gotta survive. Okay, here's a go for the throat. We are still alive here with Endurance. I guess technically if they play Gigantha, we are dead because they'll have enough devotion for Clothis. Ah, okay. I could have also just Enduranced us here. Okay, so I'm gonna Endurance ourselves here. Okay, Questing Druid. Not currently dead. I don't think. We're gonna target ourselves so the Glutton doesn't drain us here. And then we're gonna block the Glutton. And then do we live here? They can play a Gigantha or double, but we got 16 power. Cindervines is currently locked with their Disruptor Flute. Okay, they got Surgical Extraction and Grave Expectations. Well, I still don't see it. I guess they can find a way to... If they can find a way to destroy our Disruptor Flute and have enough mana to trigger Cindervines, I think that's a way out of them. This I don't think is it. Yeah, this is just game. Yeah, good game. Dang, we navigated that quite well. We're down to 2 life and we could have died to so many things there. Woo! Alright, round 1 in the bag. I think in order for them to win that round, that turn, instead of immediately going into attacks, they should have played something like Gigantha to get the devotion, and then attack with these 3. Then we would have lost. Alright, next one. Okay, round 2 here, we are in the play. Very lucky. This one we can't keep, there's just simply no lands. Okay, we'll keep this, and then I think I'm gonna put away the Lasher. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put away the Lasher, and then let's start off with a commercial district. Wooded Foothills, I think we will keep, because that gets us the basic forest for Blood Moon. So they're looking at their library here. I guess deciding whether or not to shuffle it away. Okay, I'll just play a Wooded Foothills here and then pass. If they're worth Blood Mooning, then I'll fetch a basic forest, but if not, I'll just get a commercial district. Looks like we're against a burn deck here. Okay, no problem here. We're gonna do what we can. Let's see. So this will go get a commercial district. And incubation incongruity is nice here. Let's start off with that. Okay, Twinshot Sniper. And then we'll just play Arena of Glory and then pass. We are unlikely gonna have something to Twinshot Sniper here. Oh yeah, they're going ham. Ooh, yeah, we might just be dead next turn. Nothing we can do about that. This one does, what, 2 damage? So we've got to use this. Okay, Fear of Missing Out can discard the Detective's Phoenix here. I guess let's use this regardless. Okay. We'll play this. And then we can just Fury here. Let's see, can we kill them next turn? If we... Well, we die to anything, really. And I'm hesitant to fetch here to put us at 3 life, so that we're in burn range. And then there's nothing we can do about this. Okay. Very, very cool mono red burn deck here. So our game plan will be to Disruptor Flute their spells like Lightning Bolt and Skewer the Critics. Most likely Lightning Bolt because it is instant. Or we can also name their fetch lands. And then we'll take out Blood Moon for that. Skylasher's not very good against them. But what would we play? Not much, really. I think just because it's a beater, I'll play it. But we can also play like Endurance just in case. Because they do have Threshold. Okay, so this is what I'll play for game 2 here. Let's get it. Okay, we're on the play here, and Fast RHINOS is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is a turn 1, put a Crashing Footfalls, turn 2, Fear of Missing Out, putting Twinshot Sniper. Okay, I think I will keep this. And we'll go Boseiju here, Crashing Footfalls. And Dragon's Rage Channeler I will just kill right now, I think. This can be some sort of free spell here. Oh, okay. Surgical Extraction. Very cool. They get the one that's in our hand here. Okay. Roiling Vortex. Very cool. So this Once Upon a Time is not very useful because we'll take damage from it. So I'm actually not going to cast it here. And then put back Once Upon a Time or Stomping Ground. I think Stomping Ground. Okay. So Disruptor Flute, I think I'll use on... What do you call it? Okay. We're going to take 5 here down to 8. If I take this, we'll be down to 6. Or I can Disruptor Flute now. Okay, I think I just have to be patient. And then name something like Lightning Bolt with this. Or try and get Delirium. Okay, we're gonna be gutsy here and try and get Delirium. Okay. This one is Delirium. Arena of Glory. I don't think that's it. So we'll attack here. Okay, they're gonna opt to not keep the Eidolon here. I wonder why. Do they just have triple lightning bolt? Oh, I see. And we're just dead here. Wow. So, very cool mono red burn deck from our opponent here. And we're just gonna have to decline casting that. We're not gonna want to cast that at all. Okay. So, we're gonna Detective's Phoenix, or we can Disrupt their Flute, naming Lightning Bolt. Yeah, I think it will have to be Lightning Bolt. I'm also wondering if we just need to... Okay, so this is... Oh, we need Delirium so that Detective's Phoenix is good here. So I think it's actually Once Upon a Time. And then another Detective's Phoenix? Or Commercial District. I think it's going to be Commercial District. Try and get a creature into the graveyard. Okay, Boseiju is nice here. And then we'll exile. It has to be the Ent. So we won't have Delirium. But if we can get Delirium next turn, we win. Okay. Can we get Delirium this turn? No. Not really. We'll attack. And then at their upkeep, after they've taken damage from Roiling Vortex here, I'm going to name Exquisite Firecraft with this. Okay, they kept it on top. What would it likely be? We can either say Lightning Bolt. Well, this doesn't stop Lightning Bolt, does it? We can also Boseiju them now, so that they have to shuffle. Okay, and then this one we'll name Exquisite Firecraft, I think. This will have to be a Soul Read here. If it's Lightning Bolt, they can still cast it, so we'll see. Ah, Lightning Bolt. That wouldn't have worked anyway if we named Lightning Bolt here because they had the 3 mana to cast it. So, woo! We could have won that had we found a way to get Delirium that turn. They would have been at 0, but it is what it is. Very cool match there. All right, next one. Okay, next round here, we're on the play. That queue took a while. But this looks like a keep here. This can get Delirium quite nicely. So let's start with the Commercial District. I think we'll keep the Fury. We don't know what our opponent's playing yet. Okay, well, it's a good thing we kept Fury here. I think what we'll do is we'll do Arena of Glory and then I'll Twinshot Sniper this. Yeah, depending on what they play. This could also be an Ajani. Okay, if this is the case, I think I'll save... I'll just Fury.
Fight beside me, brother.
Okay, so I think I'll Generous Ant here. Just to get a creature in the graveyard and get a commercial district. Okay, we can get RHINOS here. So we're going to do RHINOS, Fetch, Forest. Yeah. Let's see what we get here first. Okay, Twinshot Sniper's nice. We'll do this, and then we'll Fury, getting rid of the Twinshot Snipe that they know about, and get their Guide of Souls and a Johnny. Then we'll get Delirium by putting a land into our graveyard, getting Forest, and then casting Bloodbraid Marauder. We could have given it haste, but they have a 2-1. Alright. Next turn, we can Arena of Glory a Twinshot Sniper. Okay, here's an Unstable Amulet. We can use the Boseiju. Okay. I think I'm going to be aggressive here and just... And not care about the Boseiju here because they got another one. Right? Because until you exile another card, yeah. So we're not even gonna worry about that then. We're gonna give this haste. Do 2 damage here and attack for 13. Then we're at the healthy 18. We got Incubation to find another Marauder. Yeah, very nice. Alright. So against them, I think Disruptor Flute is nice and Pyroclasm. You can also play Cast into the Fire. So what's bad against them is Blood Moon and Skylasher. And then we can cut one more, and what I usually do is either Once Upon a Time or Generous Ant. I think since we're keeping in the Furies, which are a free creature that can go into the graveyard, Generous Ant is not needed as much. Whereas Once Upon a Time, more copies on the draw will end up most like in our hand more. Okay, let's try this. Okay, so this is a turn 1 Incubation, turn 2 Disruptor Flute or something else. We'll keep it. Ah, here comes a Ragavan. Okay. If it's a Ragavan, I think we'll do Misty Rainforest into Stomping Ground. Then cast Incubation Incongruity here. And looks like we got a Fear of Missing Out. That can get Delirium by putting Detective's Phoenix. Here's an Amp Raptor. A Swords is what they got. Unfortunate for them. But they do have 3 energy. Here's a Pyroclasm. That would have been a great draw there. Okay, Twinshot Sniper's nice. Okay, so we'll do Arena of Glory. We'll give it haste, right? I think if we give it haste, it can attack twice, but if they have something like Galvanic Discharge, it dies to the Raptor. So I won't do that. Okay, discarding the Phoenix. And then we have RHINOS next turn. So this can be any type of removal spell, really. I will most likely block the Ragavan. So if we survive some good turns here, we get plenty of RHINOS. Ooh, High Noon, but we have the Boseiju there. Okay, so the most useful thing we can do here is to Boseiju their High Noon. Right? And then keep up Disruptor Flute. Okay. We'll just pass here because they have first strikers. Okay, here's a Galvanic Discharge. Does that change what we want to do with our turn? So I can Twinshot Sniper the Ragavan or get the High Noon. I think getting the High Noon is the priority here because we want to just get RHINOS. Okay, they get a Detective's Phoenix. That's not too bad. Okay, let's see if we can survive here. I guess technically I should have played this Boseiju, just in case we get another land and we can double Marauder. So, bit of a oversight there. Okay. So we can play Boseiju here. Bloodbraid Marauder. Get RHINOS to get the ground game. And then Detective's Phoenix away a Incubation plus Fear of Missing Out. Well, I guess, yeah, using this here would be good. And then attack for 6 in the air. Okay. Let's see if we can get there. They're going to be at 13. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, are we dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, yes, we're dead. We would need a Pyroclasm in order to win here. We also have... how much damage? Ooh. This is 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, hoping for a Pyroclasm here. That's really the only way we can get out of this. Okay, let's see. If I go Commercial District and get Delirium. That's not Delirium. But if I put the Detective's Phoenix... Wait, if I Twinshot Sniper them down to 11, and then Detective's Phoenix up one of these, we'll be able to do 5, 6, 7. So we're still short. Okay. I think that's game. Let's go to the next one. Not much in terms of what we change here, so I think we'll just run it back. Okay, luckily we are on the play, and we do have a Fury, so we're gonna keep this. So we'll do Stomping Ground into Incubation, I think. And then we can Fury right away. Depending on what they play. So this gets Stomping Ground in order to get Delirium. Okay, Fear of Missing Out. And then we'll pass here. So if they play something, I'll just Fury it, get Delirium, and play Bloodbraid Marauder. Especially if this is a Guide of Souls or a Ragavan, it will be worth 2 for 1ing ourselves here. Okay, let's do it. Exiling the Fear of Missing Out. Use this. Get Delirium. Okay, well, we have a game plan here. This is turn 2, 11 power in the board. Okay, we revealed Pyroclasm, so there's one at the bottom of our deck. That's something to keep in mind. And then another High Noon here isn't really going to be good for them. Okay, they're going for a Raptor. Looks like they found a Ragavan. But we do have another set of RHINOS here, so we're just going to cast that. We'll attack here. And then I'm going to save this Boseiju, just in case. We could have also just suspended Crashing Footfalls there. But we have 16 power that's worth trampling. Yeah, we just had a really fast Rhino start there. Sweet, we gained back the pips we lost from last match. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, 4th round here. This is a mulligan. We only have 1 land. This one's better because we have Once Upon a Time to find a land. I think I will put back Skylasher. Yeah, because these can get me Delirium quite quickly. Alright, let's see how we do. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have put back the Skylasher. That would have been great there. But instead, let's Once Upon a Time. And then, do we get the Skylasher now or the Boseiju? I think Skylasher. Okay. Let me just use this now. Get a Forest. Ooh, Stifle. Very nice from our opponent there. Nothing we could do against that. Okay, so maybe could have gotten the Boseiju there. So we'll use Incubation here. And we'll get the card that we don't have. So either Fear of Missing Out or Detective's Phoenix. Let's go Fear of Missing Out. And then pass here. So we can get Delirium by using Fury. And I doubt that they have a lot of creatures in their deck, so we're just gonna Fury nothing here? Yeah, it's the best thing to do, I think. Yeah, this is gonna be strange, but we're just gonna do it. Okay, 11 power in the board. Let's see what our opponent has. So this could be some sort of deck that makes a lot of mana, a la High Tide or something. I don't know if High Tide is in this format, but it is like a lot of mana type of deck since they're discounting their spells and untapping lands here. Okay, yeah, Lotus Field. I think yeah, they messed up. They wanted to untap the Lotus Field, but they pressed their tempo. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, opponent. Well, there's nothing much we can do here. We'll attack. And then I'll play this, keeping up Skylasher and Twinshot Sniper. Okay, here comes a Time Warp. Very cool. Not much we can do here. We just gotta pass. Here's a Tameo. Then we're gonna go Skylasher here. And then will this get stifled? No. Okay, we'll put this in the bin. That doesn't really help us. We already got one in our hand here. Okay, Blood Moon is nice, so we'll save that just in case. And this should be game. Yeah, because they don't have Stifle, I don't think. Okay. Alright, so we didn't get to show them the Blood Moon there. That's nice. Disruptor Flute could be good. We can name stuff like Time Warp. And it seems like they are some sort of take extra turns type of deck. We can also use it to name Deserted Temple. So that's in. We're also going to play the Blood Moon plan here. And then I think Cast Into the Fire will be good if they are relying on medallions here. So I think Fury's not as good. And then Skylasher can get some damage in. So I'll go down one Skylasher and one Once Upon a Time. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so we are going to keep this hand because we can get Delirium quite nicely and hope to draw into RHINOS or... do I Once Upon a Time now? No, not needed. Okay, we do have the Bloodbraid Marauder, so I'll pass here. If they use this, then I'll do this just because they have Stifle. Let's do Detectives Phoenix, and then use this on Commercial District. Okay, Blood Moon will keep. So we got both of our game plans here. We got Marauder into Blood Moon. So next turn, we can just play Basic Forest and not expose ourselves to Stifle. And then we play Fear of Missing Out or keep up Twinshot Sniper. I think most likely fear of missing out. Okay, so play this, and then fear of missing out, discarding the Phoenix that they know about. Okay, we now have Delirium and a possible Blood Moon. This one can be on Time Warp again. Okay, here comes a Lotus Field, and they're probably not going to do the same dexterity error here. Very nice. And then they Time Warp. Okay. They untap here, and then I wonder how they loop this. Ah. Oracle of the Alpha. I really like this card, by the way. So we're just gonna Blood Moon them here. We're not gonna attack. So we'll do Forest and then Blood Moon. And no attacks. And then next turn we can Bloodbraid Marauder plus Skylasher. And hopefully this Blood Moon just buys us a lot of time. You know, they have Power 9 in their deck now, so Black Lotus is something they have access to. And that means that they have outs to this Blood Moon. Okay, so I think our opponent left. They let the timer run out, but we'll still play our game here. So Bloodbraid Marauder into Cascade. And then if they block here, let's see. Yep, our opponent left. They're gonna take damage here, and then we'll just pass. And there we go, our opponent left. We got the victory there. It is what it is. They're not obligated to play with us, and sometimes you just can't deal with the Blood Moon. Alright guys, see you in the next round. Okay, 5th round here. This looks like a keep. We can turn 1, get a basic forest for our Blood Moon eventually, and then turn 2 cash grab. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, Underground Mortuary. They kept it on top. Let's do Stomping Ground and pass. So this could maybe be Jund Delirium or Show and Tell. Ooh, Abzan. Okay. Maybe a Charbelcher. Ah, the One Ring. Very cool. So, Blood Moon, hopefully something useful here. What do we do? So we'll do this for basic forest. Okay, and then do we play Fear of Missing Out, discarding a sorcery or a land? We're gonna Blood Moon next turn. So I think it's actually gonna be Cash Grab here. No, I think it has to be Fear of Missing Out. And then I'll put back a land here, because we're gonna be Blood Mooning anyway. So we've got creature and land in the graveyard. Our opponent's playing absent colors currently. Hopefully Blood Moon is good. Hopefully they use their mana to just kill Fear of Missing Out this turn. Okay, Blood Moon looking juicy here. Ooh, yikes. A Demonic Tutor. And there's the swords. All right. Shields are down. Here comes a Blood Moon. So we'll fetch a basic forest here. And then hope this takes us all the way through. They have something here. This could be a Solitude. They are taking damage from the ring here, so we still have land and creature here. They're looking for basics, maybe? Okay, that's not a basic. But they do have 4 mana to cast another ring here. Grief is okay with me here, because I don't mind having stuff in the graveyard. They likely go for Bloodbraid Marauder, but we have Cash Grab. Okay, so they finally decided on Marauder there. Looks like we got another one, so I think this is just going to be Cash Grab here. Okay, we can get... Well, we have Delirium nevertheless, so I'm gonna get the land that can get us to Fury. So we'll do this and then Bloodbraid. Then we'll have 11 power on the board, and they're gonna take 3 here from the One Ring. But it's still possible they have something like Solitude here to survive. Here we go. They're playing some sort of Ephemerate deck that uses a lot of elementals here. The Blood Moon is definitely carrying us right now. They found the swamp. This looks like a Fatal Push, maybe, or another Elemental. Okay, Dark Ritual. It's gonna be a Reanimate. Okay. Well, luckily we have Fury here that we can hardcast. Okay, so that's what we'll do here. And then we'll pass. So let's see, they've used 1 Grief, 1 Solitude. They have Bowmasters and Reanimate in their deck. Here comes another One Ring. Let's see, they're playing green for something. I'm not sure what they'd play green for. Maybe Abrupt Decay? Okay, we're just gonna double suspend Crashing Footfalls here. And because they have protection, it's not really worth attacking. Okay, they're gonna take 1 here, and I believe that was their 3rd ring, so they can survive with another ring here. But if they go down to 2, Twinshot Sniper is live in our deck. Okay, they're going to discard here. Discarding some lands. Okay, well, this is just gonna get chumped, so We'll attack. Oh, that's so funny. Then they can double block here to get the Fury. So we'll get all of their Bowmasters here, right? That means stuff like our Fear of Missing Out is live. Okay, they're down to 1. They need another ring here. Oh, very nice. They've got Shieldred plus the 1 ring. So luckily we have Rhinos eventually come in here. Would like to deal with the Shieldred. Oh, and they had the 4th ring. Okay, so we could die here. Okay, Twinshot Sniper is nice. I think what would we use it for? I think we'd use it for some sort of elemental, like Solitude, right? Okay, let's play this and pass. Okay, our opponent is getting out of range here. We're gonna kind of have to hope our Rhino plan works out. Let's see, how many Shieldreds have I seen? I think 2. Okay, Deathrite Shaman, I will Twinshot Sniper that. Okay, but I can do it on our turn. So, how would this work? We would go Twinshot Sniper. Get their Deathrite Shaman. Detective's Phoenix, the Sniper to get and out of our graveyard. And then attack for 4. Okay. Yeah, 18 cards left in their deck, so we're seeing the majority of their deck here. Very cool deck, and it looks like green is for Deathrite Shaman. That's what I'm seeing so far. They can also use... very nice. Well, I will block the Shieldred here to get Detective's Phoenix into our graveyard. And if we draw something like... Well, I guess not really. It looks like Pyroclasm might be good against their deck. Two reanimates. Here's a Dark Ritual. Okay, and a Grief. Oh, and they had a Solitude. Okay. Very cool deck from our opponent here. Uses a lot of flicker effects to make the most out of these elementals. And obviously they have a really strong synergy with Shieldred and the One Ring. Okay, so we'll cast our Rhinos here. And then we get more Rhinos, so this is the only game plan that we have. We'll still keep the Stomping Ground in our hand just in case we get... What do you call it? Oh, did I forget to... Oh, wait. For some reason, I thought I gave this haste. No, it does not have haste. What do you call this? I'll keep the Stomping Ground in my hand just in case I get a fear of missing out here and can cycle it. Oh, very nice. They got mana to get Solitude here. That does give us a lot of life, though. Okay, they're gonna gain 4... 18? Up to 18? Yeah. And there are 13 cards left. Okay, they have unlocked the white mana here. Let's see, they have a lot of outs still because I've only seen 2 Ephemerates. Oh yeah. We are at 34 life. This is gonna get another white mana, and then they're gonna Ephemerate. Okay. Our opponent is surviving here. I'm not quite sure if they'll get into a point where they'll be decking. Okay, no attacks here. They successfully dealt with 5 RHINOS. But they put it at 40 life. Got 12 cards. We're not gonna do anything here. I guess they have an Ephemerate. How many have they used? 1, 2, 3. I can... Yeah, let's just take it. We're at 40. Okay, Deathrite Shaman. Draw a card. Okay. We'll still pass here. I guess this can't block anyway, so we'll attack. And I'm okay with this. That is 3 less damage we have to deal with. Here comes Ophelia. And then I will block the Ophelia here. Ah, they had the swords. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We'll fear of missing out, discarding the Stomping Ground that they know about. Ooh, unfortunately just drew a land there. That might be the game then. Okay, we'll take this opportunity to study their deck. So they have Reanimate, the Elementals, Ephemerate, Shouldred, the One Ring, and a lot of... I imagine... I'm not sure what else they would have. I don't know if they would have anything for the green besides the Deathrite Shaman. I think it's just the Deathrite Shaman. Okay, so Disruptor Flute, Endurance, Pyroclasm, and Cast into the Fire are the things I'm looking at. I think Fury can be good. Skylasher is not good. I think Blood Moon is something they'll play around from now on. So we'll take that out for this game. And then, let's see. The essentials we can keep. We'll go 1 Cast into the Fire because we have these Disruptor Flutes. We'll go down 1 Once Upon a Time, Cash Grab, and Generous End. That way, we're not taking out the tools entirely, we're just reducing them here. Okay, let's see how we do next game. Okay, game 2, we're on the play here. This is a turn 1 incubation, turn 2... Oh, I guess it can be a turn 1 commercial district. Turn 2 Generous End into incubation. Okay. No, I think we'll do... Get a forest here and make them think we're doing Blood Moon stuff. And then incubation. Okay, Detective's Phoenix, the only thing we can get. Okay, this can be Grief into Reanimate. So they'll likely take Twinshot Sniper or the Generous End. And then reanimate the Generous End. Okay, they're doing Cash Grab. Okay. This is Twinshot Sniper. Oh no! They're going for the Phoenix. Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's see, so they can have an Ephemerate here, which we will Twinshot Sniper. Do they have another Ephemerate? Is why they're doing this. Oh, they don't. Maybe they have a Reanimate? Oh, okay. In this case, I think I'll just Commercial District. Then Once Upon a Time. On their turn. Okay, we'll do Wooded Foothills. This can get a Commercial District. If we really need to. Okay, they kept it on top. Here's a Deathrite Shaman. Okay, we're gonna... Once Upon a Time here. Get a... Endurance. And then use this to get a Commercial District. Once Upon a Time is not what we're looking for here, so let's put that back. Okay, we'll do this, discarding the Ent. And then this might get Swords here. Okay. We'll still attack. And then I'll play Commercial District here. Okay, we'll keep that. The next turn we have... Endurance plus Bloodbraid Marauder. So this can be exile something to get mana for the One Ring. Ooh. Well, for all of the draws that our opponent has, that's one of the best ones. That doesn't change what we're doing here, though. We're casting some RHINOS. And then I'm going to do this in case they try and get mana from us. Let's see, we've got 11, 13 power. They can block this and take 10. I think I have to save the endurance just in case they try and do some life gain with Deathrite Shaman. I guess they don't have green mana right now. They'll have to fetch and shock to get it. Okay, very nice. So, I think the game plan remains the same here, and our best bet really is to just get RHINOS as soon as possible. So, on the play, I think having Generous Ent is better than Cast into the Fire. Cast into the Fire is good if they do One Ring, so I think we actually can't take that out. I think we have to go for something else. We'll go -1 Ent again, and then I'll go -1 Crashing Footfalls. Yeah, let's do that. I think all of these are still quite useful, so let's run it back. Okay, is this a fast RHINOS? This is turn 1 Crashing Footfalls and Once Upon a Time to get a red source. So I think we keep it. And then we have Endurance if necessary. Okay, no grief here. Okay, let's Once Upon a Time now. And we need a red source, so this one gets something into our graveyard, so I don't need to do that now, right? I can just do Forest plus Crashing Footfalls, and then pass. Next turn, I can Fear of Missing Out, discarding the Twinshot Sniper, or save the Twinshot Sniper just in case they play something worth killing, like a Deathrite. Okay, so this tells me it's a Solitude or a Sword, so I'm just gonna pass here. Oh, okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna do this before they get Ephemerate mana. Yep, and deal with their Philia. Now we have RHINOS up. Okay, here gets a basic Swamp so that they're insulated against Blood Moon. Oh, nice. We got Cast in the Fire here, but we're just gonna RHINOS because we got 2 turns until our another set of RHINOS here. So let's try and overload the opponent here. They only have 1-for-1 removal spells, and if it's Solitude, that means they're 2-for-1ing themselves. Okay, looks like 2 of our Disruptor Flutes are on the bottom of our library here. Okay, very nice. This is totally okay because we already have another set coming here, and they're gonna have to deal with 4 RHINOS total, plus fear of missing out, and endurance. This also shuffles our library, so we have access to those disruptor flutes again, and they're not in the bottom of our library. So, lots of hope here. Yep, there was only one crashing footfall left, so not too bad of a hit there. Let's see how they deal with this. Okay, can we get... Let's see, if we can draw... If we can draw Phoenix, this could be useful. Okay, here's a Fatal Push, which means I discard Misty Rainforest. Yeah, because I want all of these cards. Oh, could have discarded the Fear there. Okay, they don't have removal right now. They are at 6. We have the ring covered. We got Fear of Missing Out. We can keep up Endurance next turn. Okay. They're gonna 2-for-1, getting a Rhino here, and this can be a Ephemerate. Okay. That doesn't change what we have on the board here because we've got another set of Rhinos coming. And then we have Twinshot Sniper. I think we have to do this. Well, let me see if they trade. Do they trade? Okay, they trade, which I prefer. So now if they have Reanimate, it doesn't help them. Okay. We can cast into the fire this. Okay, another cast in the fire. So I think we just pass here because the danger is a Reanimate. And so endurance is something we have to keep up. If they like land Solitude here, we can Twinshot Sniper it. It's going to be a Swords. Okay. With this, do I play Endurance? I think so. Because if they have swords here, they'll destroy our Rhino, but that gives us 7 power to attack with, and we can finish them off with Twinshot Sniper. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, Fatal Push. Do they take 7? And then I don't think they have a way to gain life here, so Twinshot Sniper. There we go. Very well navigated by us. And hell yeah. Mythic rank. We did it. Very nice. Very happy about this session. Like I said, the key was just maintaining a positive mindset and recognizing that getting Mythic is a when and not an if. So if we just focus on trying to be our best in being tactically sound here, then we just got to trust in ourselves and trust in the strategy. And there you have it, guys. Hell yeah, Mythic rank secured. We finally achieved our goal of learning timeless format by brewing a deck, jamming some games with it, studying the metagame, getting some matchup knowledge, and using all of that to come up with a good strategy to position ourselves well in the metagame. And then to finally get that mythic rank, we relied on a good mindset, a winning attitude, and just a focus on the positive. Magic is such a wonderful strategy game. That's why you're playing it. That's why I'm playing it. We might have all different reasons and different formats we're involved in, but ultimately, Magic is just such a great strategy game. And for somebody that lives and breathes strategy and tactics in my daily life and in my professional life, this is just a perfect hobby for me. So, really appreciate you joining this journey of getting into the mythic ranks with our timeless deck here. Like I said, I think I will try and get some tournament experience eventually once we find one to join with this timeless deck here. So can't wait to see that. But in terms of the other format, man, we finally hit the mythic ladder. So we're gonna mess around with standard and pioneer, and then I've been also kind of looking at historic too. So we'll see. But right now, I do have my hands full with all of these three formats. And hey, just super appreciate that you're here. Thank you so much. I've got more videos to come. We're going to focus a lot on not only mindset, but deck building practices and principles that you can use to become a strategic sorcerer. All right, guys, give us a like, drop a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And as always, a subscription would be heavenly if you feel so inclined, but nevertheless, just happy that you're here. You're awesome. All right, guys, what else can I say but have a good day?